Get ready for the biggest AI capacity shakeup of the year. Anthropic and SpaceX have just struck a massive deal, allowing the company behind Claude to tap into the incredible Colossus One data center. This isn't just a small bump. Anthropic is immediately doubling the rate limits for paid users of Claude Code and significantly loosening other restrictions. We break down exactly what this means for your access and how this massive compute boost is reshaping the AI landscape.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
The implications of this partnership are staggering. Anthropic is accessing over 300 megawatts of new capacity within the month, thanks to this agreement with SpaceX, but the moves don't stop there. We also see Anthropic exploring future collaborations with SpaceX to develop multiple gigawatts of orbital AI compute capacity, signaling a massive push into next-generation infrastructure. But the scramble for compute doesn't end with SpaceX. Anthropic is clearly fighting for resources against its own competition. We're looking at the latest move where Anthropic has also signed a deal with xAI, which is Elon Musk's company, to access that same Colossus One compute power to bolster its Claude Pro and Claude Max subscribers. This is a direct confrontation in the race for AI dominance. This intense competition is driving unprecedented changes in access, from the rate limit doubling for Claude Code to the potential for orbital compute capacity. The AI race is heating up faster than ever. Don't miss a second of this evolution. Stay locked in because we've got the full story on Anthropic's massive compute strategy and what it means for your AI tools. Anthropic is significantly boosting access to its Claude AI services following a major partnership with SpaceX, which owns xAI. The deal grants Anthropic access to xAI's Colossus One data center, immediately enabling the company to leverage substantial compute capacity. As a direct result, Anthropic is doubling the rate limits for paid users of Claude Code and implementing other capacity enhancements. Specifically, the 5-hour rate limits for Claude Code are being doubled. Peak hour restrictions for Pro and Max users are being removed, and API rate limits for Claude Opus models are seeing considerable increases. The arrangement with SpaceX allows Anthropic to utilize the entirety of the Colossus One data center's capacity, which is slated to add over 300 megawatts of new capacity within the month. This move follows previous agreements Anthropic has established with Amazon and Google. Furthermore, the companies have expressed mutual interest in collaborating with SpaceX to develop multiple gigawatts of orbital AI compute capacity, aligning with SpaceX's recent FCC filings, indicating plans to launch 1 million satellites to establish an orbital data center. This collaboration has generated mixed reactions. While the partnership with Elon Musk's SpaceX may appear unexpected, Musk recently expressed positive sentiment toward the Anthropic team in a post on X, stating he was impressed with the team and that Claude would likely be beneficial. Musk also asserted a right to reclaim compute resources if the AI poses a threat to humanity. Anthropic's commitment to AI safety has been a focal point, with internal discussions emphasizing the team's dedication to ensuring Claude is developed responsibly. This strategic move signals a major push in the AI infrastructure landscape, integrating cutting-edge cloud computing resources with advanced large language models. CrowdStrike stock, ticker CRWD, has seen a significant rally, surging over 5% following news regarding its involvement with Anthropic's Project Glasswing. Market participants are increasingly viewing CrowdStrike as an essential security layer for enterprise AI deployments, signaling heightened demand for robust cybersecurity solutions in the rapidly evolving AI landscape. Optimism is further fueled by strong financial metrics. The company reported impressive annual recurring revenue growth of 24%, reaching $5.25 billion, with net new ARR surging by 47% in the latest quarter. Management's decision to add $500 million to its share buyback program underscores confidence in the company's long-term value. Analysts maintain a positive outlook, with consensus price targets hovering near $535. Proponents argue that the AI trend amplifies security threats rather than diminishing budgets, pointing to growing customer adoption of AI-enhanced tools like Charlotte agents and AIDR. Insider trading data over the last 6 months shows a net selling trend among insiders, with 269 sales recorded versus 0 purchases. Institutional investor activity indicates a shift, with 1,124 investors adding shares, while 872 decreased their positions in the most recent quarter. Wall Street sentiment remains strongly positive, evidenced by 13 firms issuing buy ratings and 0 sell ratings. Furthermore, multiple analysts have issued price targets, with a median target price of $520 among the 37 targets issued in the past 6 months. Anthropic has significantly increased usage limits for its Claude models. Driven by a new compute agreement with SpaceX, the company announced several immediate product changes, including doubling the 5-hour rate limits for Claude Code across Pro, Max, Team, and seat-based enterprise plans, and removing peak-hour reductions for Pro and Max accounts. Furthermore, Anthropic has substantially raised API rate limits for Claude Opus models. Independent reporting by 9 to 5 Google cited massive increases, including a 1,500% surge in Tier 1 maximum input tokens per minute and a 900% increase in output tokens per minute. Anthropic attributes this capacity boost to a new compute deal with SpaceX, granting access to the Colossus 1 site, which provides over 300 megawatts of additional capacity and more than 220,000 NVIDIA GPUs within the month. The company also plans to expand infrastructure presence in Asia and Europe for enterprise customers. These changes directly address user friction reported in March and April regarding Claude Code limits and previous promotional mitigations. For developers, these higher limits translate to reduced need for complex workarounds like aggressive batching, potentially altering cost and latency trade-offs for production workloads. Analysts suggest that this operational capacity news, rather than a fundamental research shift, is a significant update for practitioners running production AI workloads. Anthropic is intensifying its competition for advanced computing resources, securing a significant new partnership with rival AI firm xAI. The agreement involves Anthropic gaining access to compute power from SpaceX's Colossus 1 data center to bolster capacity for its premium subscribers, Claude Pro and Claude Max. This move comes amid broader industry struggles with computational limits, as noted by channel YouTube's Luke Kawa, who observed that Anthropic's success with models like Claude Code and Cowork exposed compute constraints, leading the developer to pursue aggressive deals with providers like CoreWeave, Amazon, Google, and Broadcom. Latest development places xAI on Anthropic's compute acquisition list. Furthermore, in related discussions stemming from the agreement, xAI indicated that Anthropic has also expressed interest in a larger long-term collaboration focused on developing multiple gigawatts of orbital AI compute capacity. This signals a rapidly escalating race among major AI developers to secure the massive computational infrastructure necessary to scale their increasingly powerful models.